The first prophetic indicator is fulfilled. Israel has become a nation. Keep your eye on Israel. Don't worry so much about Iran and Syria, and just keep your eye on Israel, the apple of God's eye. The second key indicator is being completed. The restoration of temple worship across Israel. Preparations are quietly underway. Architectural drawings of the third temple are already finalized and sealed in a vault, ready for construction. Priestly garments, pay attention. Priestly garments, not this stuff. Priestly garments have already been meticulously crafted in accordance with the specifications of the Levitical law. They are now hanging in the closet. The utensils of worship prescribed by God have been painstakingly reconstructed, but a complete restoration will require that priests carry out daily sacrifices. Not just any Jew from any tribe could be considered. Only the tribe of Levi. Nor could any Levite be considered for this high-ranking post of temple sacrifice. That had to be specifically falling on a branch of Levites called the sons of Aaron. Are you with me? It's been long anticipated that all traces of tribal identity of Israelites has been lost in the great dispersions. They were cast out of their own land. They were carried away captives. Why, who could forget the Holocaust, the genocide, the forced relocations? The exiled Israelites have suffered through the centuries. No Jewish person in any reality could even begin to understand from which tribe they hailed. Scattered across the world for century after century, until you were able to take a little swab and stick it on the inside of your mouth and send it to ancestry.com. So a group of scientists got together and researchers in the late 1990s to conduct genetic analysis on Jewish men from around the world. That revealed that Jewish men, a certain group of Jewish men from all over the world, carrying the surname Cohen. How many of you know some Jewish people named Cohen? Well, you never watch movies then. You know some Jewish people named Cohen? Well, this particular group of men, many of which carry the surname or the second name Cohen, carry a very, very unusual identity marker on their DNA carried by no other group of men in the world. That DNA is passed from father to son. Now remember, we got to get the Israelites back in the nation, and we've got to get the priesthood restored. But it has to be according to the Levitical law. Therefore, it can only be a Levite, and it can only be a Levite of a son of Aaron. So when they discovered that particular DNA marker, it connected perfectly with the writings of the Jewish sages, which say that the name Cohen is always and has always been associated you guessed it, with not only the Levites, but in particular, the sons of Aaron. What does that mean? That means we can now identify those men who, once they are trained, once they are found, can then begin the ritual purification. What is the ritual purification that makes them worthy to carry out their priestly duties? It is that they must be sanctified by the very particular blood of a very particular, what do you call, like dogs are canines. Starts with a B. Bovine. That's a cow to the rest of us. So a very particular bovine cow is the only one that can produce the blood that the Levitical sons of Aaron, perfectly identified by DNA, can be cleansed by to perform their function. The problem is, there's never been one until a group of rabbis, livestock practitioners, and DNA experts and geneticists began their work. They are down to producing a bovine offspring called a red heifer. They've got it down to one being born with only 2 hairs on its entire body of a different color. Those 2 hairs make it unholy. But they started with red and brown and black and beryl and every other kind of color you can imagine. And they're down to 2 hairs. When that red heifer is born, maybe tomorrow, and examined, and those 2 hairs are gone, the priesthood of the sons of Aaron are in place. The temple plans are already drawn. The utensils have been made. The priestly garments are hanging in the closet. And soon, any day now, everything is going to be complete. And the restoration of temple worship will begin. Are you with me?
Together